Hello everyone, I'm Celsius. Nice to meet you here again. Today I will talk to you with an FR hatchback. Okay, talk about the hatchback. What do you think? Okay, Volkswagen Golf, Peugeot 206, 207. Do you have any idea what is FR layout hatchback? Yeah, that's today what I want to talk with you with this car. That's very interesting and a very pleasure small hatchback. This hatchback is presented in 20 years ago, and soon it got very popular in most of the market. Certainly, Taiwan here is still also very popular by especially female users. This car is very popular, so it got the third generation now. But at the very first, its former model is not so popular. Even Taiwan didn't import it officially. What's going on? And what's the tradition? What's the history about this car? Okay, let's talk about the BMW 1 Series E87 with this car. The E87 is the first generation of the 1 Series. It's presented in 2004. And before it, BMW got E36 and E46 Ti called compact. Well, the E36 Ti is not based on the E36. It was based on E30. Here you can see, especially on the interior, is the same as the E30. And this car is not very popular outside of Europe, including Taiwan. The Taiwan BMW called Founder Pan-Europe ever imported the 318 Ti compact, but not very popular. So this car was cancelled very quickly. And there is a few 325 Ti imported to Taiwan, maybe by parallel or personal use. Well, the E46 Ti presented in 2000, but Taiwan didn't import it officially because the Taiwan BMW think it wouldn't be popular. And I think it is right choice because I don't like the exterior of the E46 Ti as well. Well, there is a very few E46 Ti imported in person by individual after 2002. But very few. It's very hard to see anyone in Taiwan. Well, BMW didn't feel frustrated. BMW thought if we get an individual series for those compact cars, people may like to buy it. So BMW planned to get an all-new series called 1 Series for this 3 Series compact car. And it presented in 2004 called E87 1 Series. Actually, there is another story for 1 story. Because the 3 Series get bigger. If you check the latest 3 Series, I think the chassis number is G20. Well, I'm not actually knowing because I am not familiar with new cars. The latest BMW 3 Series is bigger than the former E34 5 Series. And someday, I believe the latest BMW 3 Series will be bigger than the former BMW 7 Series, maybe E23 or E32 as well. So BMW think, as well as the 3 Series growing, we can get a new segment below 3 Series. So it got the 1 Series. And according to this logic, maybe someday, when the BMW 1 Series get to the 5th generation, maybe there will be another below series below than the 1 Series, maybe called 0 Series. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just dreaming. Okay, when the BMW presented the 1 Series at 2004, people like it very much. I am so surprised as well, as well as the BMW. BMW planned to produce it in 5-door hatchback, and the BMW said they developed the 3-door hatchback as well, but I am not sure if that is really into production for the 3-door hatchback. And later, BMW say they will present the 2-door coupe and even the 2-door convertible as well as the M-Power version. Actually, BMW did it. BMW got E88 1 Series Coupe and later E82 1 Series M-Power version called 1M. And it is very powerful and very exquisite. I like this car very much. Well, date back to the 1 Series. The 1 Series presented in 2004 and go into sale at late 2004. At the very first, it got 116, 118, 120, and 118D, 120D at the very first. And there's a better news for Taiwanese because this car just got the manual transmission at the very first. So the Taiwan didn't officially imported it till 2005 because the BMW got automatic transmission 120i. That's why, at the very first, the Taiwan BMW only imported 120i 6-speed automatic transmission, and it sold 1.52 million Taiwan dollars. This car is very popular as well as it presented in Taiwan. People, especially the woman, like this car very much. 20 years ago, when I was a student, I got a female classmate also bought one for daily use. Oh, I'm so jealous because she comes from a rich man family. Okay, this car was very popular, and later BMW present 130i in 2005 Geneva Motor Show. Before that, the BMW E87 only got the 4-cylinder. That is not very powerful actually. But when BMW presented the 130i in 2005, people were shocked because such small car got the 6-cylinder. That's very surprising. But actually, when you got known about the chassis of the E87, you'll think, okay, that's not a surprise because the E87 comes from the E90. Actually, they share the same chassis, they share the same platform. But, the wheelbase and the dimension is smaller than E90. That's certainly, of course. Well, the E87 130i got a 258 brake horsepower. It got 0 to 100 time around 7 or 6 minutes. That is very fast car. And Taiwan also imported such a car at 2007. But well, at very first, there's no automatic transmission car, but Taiwan BMW also imported the manual transmission 130i with the 6-speed manual transmission. That is very exquisite, and it got a very high price, high second-hand value till now. In 2007, the BMW E87 got a minor change. They got a slight change at the headlamp, at the front grille, at the front bumper with the fog lamp, as well as the rear bumper and the tail lamps. There's not many changes at the interior except the handler. The engine got a little bit upgrade for the horsepower, for the emission, for the oil consumption. But the most important is the 123D. Okay, now we see is the after minor change 123D. This engine is the same as the 120D, but it got twin turbo. The 120D just got a single turbo, but there are 2 turbochargers in 123D. That's make it better horsepower and got a 40.8 kgm at torque. That is even bigger than 1M Coupe. So the 123D got a very powerful when you're driving, when you're accelerating. And the Taiwan BMW also imported 123D to replace the 130i in 2009. And as well as this car imported, the Taiwan BMW got standard equipped for the M package. So we got the M front bumper, M all the way 18-inch wheels, M side skirts, M rear bumper, M racing driver, M racing seats, and M racing handler. That's very full equipment, and the price is just the same as the 130i. It is a bargain, and actually it is very powerful. Before I take this video, I made a test drive about this 123D. It is very, very exquisite when it's driving, very impressive. I ever drove the diesel cars such as the Mondeo TDCi. When I drove the Mondeo TDCi at the mountain, I think, oh, this car is very, very smooth and easy to drive and powerful. But I don't think this car is very funny. When I drive this 123D, I'm so surprised why BMW can make such diesel cars so funny, so powerful, and just whenever you want to go, this car can help you to get that. That's very interesting. Before this car, I think it just this. I got the same feel just brought by the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 6. This car is not four-wheel drive. It's just rear-wheel drive, but it can get you a very impressive handling and driving pleasure. That's to my very surprisingly. Okay, I ever drove the E90 3 Series when it was new car, but I don't think this car will be better than the 1 Series because this E87 is got very, very good at handling. I'm so surprised. Okay, today we get very hot at outside. The outside temperature is over than 35 degrees Celsius. So I have to take the umbrella and to take the discussion with you. And later, come on, let's get inside, get the air condition and show you the interior. What's about the M-Package interior? What's about the story? Let's take a look about that. Okay, please, let me take off the umbrella. Okay. Let's get inside. Oh, I'm so hot, actually. Oof. Thanks God. This car got a good air condition. Oh, some of the BMW in Taiwan didn't get a sufficient air conditioning except the winter. Okay, let's take the engine. Before you take it, it is not fully keyless. You have to take your key into this hole and push the start. Okay, and the engine started. This car is the full equipped 123D M-Package, but there is still no iDrive system. I don't think it's a problem because when I drove the E66 with the very first generation iDrive, I feel crazy because it is too complex and I have no idea why the logic they got something right here, something right there. When I operated, I feel very angry. God. Okay, I can't say that word, I'm sorry. So the BMW also found it, the very first generation about the iDrive is too complex, so they got a simplified version at the very first E60. And when it got to E90, they got it even more simpler. And when it got to the 1 Series, it is not a standard equipment at most model at most of the country. Here in Taiwan, I am not sure if you can get an optional iDrive system, but I never saw the iDrive system in Taiwan 1 Series model. I never saw it. I think it's a good job because I don't like those equipment. I think the driving, if you want to drive a car, if you want to operate a car, just mechanismally, just traditionally, I like that. Actually, I don't like the new car. The new car, it is not like driving. It's like play video game. I don't like that feel. But when I drive this 1 Series, this car is got a very mechanism driving pleasure. Okay, so there's no iDrive system, but I like it. And certainly, when you see the dashboard, the styling of this dashboard is just like the E65 Series or E93 Series. But there's a big magnificently difference right at this dashboard. Both the E90 or the E60, we get the parallel, we get the same at the left side and right side. But when we get this E87, you can see the dashboard gets a little bit leans to the driver's side. I like this design. Actually, I don't like the parallel design. I like this design. And when we see the bottom, the shift pedal is the same as the BMW E90 series. Certainly, it is easy to broken. It is very easy to be broken. but this car got a very good condition, and that's many thanks for the former owner. This car is brought by my bad friend, and he offered this car for me to take this video to show you about the E87. Actually, why he bought this car, it got something to do with me. That's very interesting. Around 2015, the Taiwan government got a policy: if you take your old car to replace to the new car, and you can get a tax refund. And this car was informed. This car was informed by the broken car yard to me. They say, "Hey, hello, hey guys, we got a very beautiful 123D for the new car replacement. Do you like to get this car, or this car will go to scrapped? Will go to scrapped." That's a very pity because this car is very new. Okay, when the broken car yacht guy told me about that, I think actually I have not very interesting with the E87 because I think this car is too new. I would like to search for maybe E34, E28. I like the old BMW, but such 21st century BMW, I got a little bit less impressive. Okay, I think it's less impressive. But the guy works in broken car yard recommended me, you must get here because this car is very beautiful. Okay, when I finished the job that day, I went to the broken car yard and I see this car. Whoa, holy! This car is very beautiful. I believe this car is a garage car, and they got a very very carefully maintained by the former owner. There's no any broken parts at the interior, no matter the door panel, the dashboard, the chair, the ceiling. There's just the same as the new car, and this is 123D with M package. So they got the M Sport seats, and they got the M Sport steering wheel with the shift pedal right here. Oh, this car is full equipment. Except there's no sunroof, but I don't think it is necessary. But well, I still don't have the interesting to buy this car, so I recommend to my bad friend, and my bad friend like this car. Okay, I bought it. Okay, he said he bought it, and I said, if you want to bought it, I got a request. That's if you bought it, and I would like to borrow and to make this introduction video, because I think the 120 the E87 1 Series is very interesting because there is no FR layout hatchback at the market. This is maybe the only one and the final one. You can see the F20 still got FR layout, and now the latest 1 Series is called F40. Okay, it's like the name as Ferrari, but this car is FF. I don't think it's interesting because FF layout is just the same as a Benz A-Class, Volkswagen Golf, Volkswagen Polo, Peugeot 208. That is not FR layout. I don't like that. Although the FF layout will get a better backseat space. Okay, this E87 or F20, they got a very narrow at back seats. And I don't think it's a problem because this car is just for driving fun. It's just for single or 2 guys to sit in. It is not suitable for 5 guys sitting inside and get a long trip. That wouldn't be a funny trip. No. It wouldn't be joyful. This car, if you want to take this car joyful, just single or a couple, I don't think anybody sit at the back seat will be happy. Actually, this car is a pleasure machine, and maybe you can daily use, but don't daily use with full loaded because you will think it is hard to drive and people will get hard to sit inside. I think this car is very interesting. So when I get a test about this car for this video, and I get a request for the owner that is my best friend, and I say, if you want to sell it, please tell me. If I can afford the price he want to sell, I would like to buy this car. This car is very interesting. I'm so surprised that such diesel car could get so much driving pleasure. I'm so surprising. I am so impressed with the BMW because Today I got Audi t-shirt. This is for Audi, but I like BMW so much. I never bought Audi actually, but I have many BMW, such like the E46 is my car. Okay, I drove this car today right here, just to here. I drive it here, and I like BMW so much. But I'm so surprising when the E87 with the diesel engine got such performance. I'm so impressive. So maybe if he want to sell to me with a rational price, I would like to buy it, and I would like to enjoy this joyful driving machine. Okay, it's to my surprising very well. Okay, I'm not sure if there is officially imported to North America with this 1 Series, maybe first generation, second generation, or third generation. I have no idea, but I recommend you to buy this car because this car is funny, is very joyful. But before you buy it, please look at the interior. The interior is really easily to be broken. Please take care about that, and please care about the engine condition. This car got a very great at interior and engine condition. It's very wonderful. So my bad friend didn't spend any money when he bought it back. After he bought it back, I'm so jealous actually. Okay, this is today's video. I would like to show you the FR layout hatchback. This car is very interesting about BMW E87 1 Series. I'm Celsius. Thanks for your watching and hope to see you again with another interesting car. See you. Bye bye.